let's get started with some relaxed breathing, a little bit of guided meditation to center ourselves. So place your feet a comfortable distance apart, hands on the lower abdomen, with your lips lightly sealed and teeth gently meshed together. Allow your eyes to close and begin focusing on deep, relaxed breathing. As you breathe in, feel your abdomen go out. As you breathe out, feel it come back in. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Be relaxed. With each breath, begin to imagine a cascade of relaxation flowing down the body, from the top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Feel your face and jaw relax. Feel your neck and shoulders relax. Chest and upper back relax. Shoulders and arms feel heavy. Stomach and lower back relax. Feel the flow of relaxation through your hips, into your thighs, through the backs of your legs. Allow your knees to soften. Feel your calf muscles relax. Your ankles relax. And the bottoms of your feet relax. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Be relaxed. And the next time that you breathe out, go ahead and open your eyes. And we're going to get started on our 10 foundational postures of Tai Chi. If you don't already know this, these postures are called Nei Kung, and I like to refer to them as scalable. So you can adjust these postures to however challenging or mild, so to speak, I call it kind of small and tall, the postures as you need for your body on how it's feeling today. Forcing Nei Kung is never a good idea. It doesn't work. So at any point, you're fine to come out of the posture, kind of reset your body and get back into it. Again, you should have no knee pain, no joint pain. If it feels like your thighs are working, that's a good sign. If you've got any kind of joint discomfort, go ahead and send us a message or text us or let us know, and we can try to address that either directly with you or on camera. So the first posture is called Embracing Horse. Separate the feet, shoulder width apart. Turn the toes in slightly so the outside edges of your feet become parallel. Bend down, sink down, get your tuck. You're going to hear us talk about your tuck in Tai Chi quite a lot. That just means taking the curve out of the lower back. So instead of kind of this sway back, it's tucked, but it's not so rounded over that it's extreme. It's just straightening out that low back curve. And then you're going to sink down, circle the arms back, circle the arms forward. And it takes a little bit to settle into it, but ideally you will go for finding a state of relaxed breathing, even though your legs are working pretty hard. As a beginner, we hold this usually between 1 and 3 minutes. Just one more thing before we settle into it. What I mean by adjustable is if you really want to challenge yourself, you can get bigger and down here. If your body is not comfortable doing that, or you've got joint situations, you can make it taller. But my head is suspended, I've got that tuck, I'm grounded and connected in the legs. It's both versions are correct, and anything in between. We'll hold for about another minute. And release. Straighten the legs, lower the hands, circle the arms up. Inhale. And press the palms down to exhale. Posture number 2. Ride the wild horse. There's 3 foot positions for this one. We'll start off in the middle stance. So you'll bring your feet a little bit closer together than they were for embracing horse. But same thing, same idea. Toes turned in slightly so the outside edge of the feet are parallel. And you're going to begin by imagining rooting through the lower body as you circle up and lift through the upper body. And going to exhale as you lean forward just until you feel like your body's going to tip over. Then you begin to sink. Finish your exhale. Push through the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that tuck. Sink. Inhale. Exhale. One more at this distance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Push through the legs. And exhale. Obviously you hear there's a breathing pattern to this. If you need more breaths, please take them. Tai Chi is no good if you're, hyperventilating. So breathe as you need. As you get more comfortable with the postures and your body gets used to them, you'll find that your breath will usually be able to slow down and kind of calibrate to how they're designed for the postures. So, second posture is feet closer together. Depending on how your frame, your built, you might be able to have your toes kind of touching with your outside edges of the feet parallel. It's okay to separate them a little bit. You'll find what feels good for you. And then, other than that, the motions are the same. So, inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, reach. As you feel like you're tipping over, shift the weight to the heels. Sink down, go down only as far as you can without your feet having to adjust or move. And push to come up. Again. And down. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one at this distance. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Third posture, third distance, it's the wide stance, which really is just shoulder width. Rarely in Tai Chi do you go wider than shoulder width. There are some exceptions, but don't get too carried away with how wide Ride the Wild Horse is. So, again, toes turned in, tuck, inhale, reach up, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Posture number 3. Playing the guitar. I'm going to try to mirror for you guys, so if I get that wrong, forgive. It's real weird teaching to a camera. So, first, you're going to turn the left toes out at a wide angle, shift the weight into the left foot, circle the arms back, circle the arms around, right foot forward, and your left hand will be by your right elbow. Things to look out for. I'm not leaning forward. I'm rounded forward, but I'm not hinging at my hips in a sort of a pike position. I've got my tuck, I've circled. This is the Tai Chi kind of defensive posture if you're using the applications. Your knee stays rounded out over this toe. And I've got about 10% of the weight in front. So if someone took that foot out from under me, I would fall, but I'm not leaning into that foot. If your thigh is hurting really bad, you are probably on the right track. 15 more seconds on this side. And release. Other side. Feet shoulder width apart. Turn the right toes out at a wide angle. Shift the weight into the right foot. Circle the arms back. Circle the arms around. Put about 10% of the weight in your left foot. And hang out. And release. Posture 4 is the compass. Fun tidbit fact of the day, Ne Kung translates to internal work. So it's normal if when you're doing this, all of a sudden the room feels really hot, it means you're doing it correctly. So forgive me if I get a little, damp in the face. The internal work part has always been really effective for me. So if you see me doing this, it's because I'm clued into the Ne Kung. Okay, posture number 4, the compass. Here's your one chance in these postures to go a little bit wider than shoulder width if you like. But same principle, toes turned in slightly, outside edges of the feet parallel. I've got my tuck. And I'm going to begin by reaching up. Keep that tuck. Keep my shoulders, I'm not hunching. They're still relaxed and down. And I am going to begin by leaning to the left. Trying to imagine that I'm between two walls. Like I'm not rolling over, I'm not rolling back, I'm not twisting, and my arms aren't sagging. They're staying, I was here, now they're here. 2, roll down, forming a rounded, connected circle with the hands over the left toe. And this is not about reaching down to touch your toe. It's about keeping that tuck and keeping connected. So a lot of times Tai Chi looks like it's, oh, I'm touching my toes. That's not it. It's about cultivating connectedness through the whole body. And that just takes practice to be able to feel it. But if you're not touching your toes, you're probably doing just fine. And from here, reach out, flattening the back. Shift the weight to the heels, reaching forward with the fingertips. And down to the other side, rounded, connected. Roll back up, and from here you're going to lift back, roll out of it, come back up. Now we're going to do the other side. 1, lean. 2, roll down. 3, 3, reach forward, shift the weight back to the heels. 4, over to the other foot. 5, back, lifting with the chest. 6, roll. 7, come back up. And the arms down. Posture number 5, double dragons, leap from seat. Begin, shoulder width apart feet. Turn the left toes out. Step forward with the right. Shift forward. You're going to be sort of in a walking lunge in a push position. You're going to begin by pushing back into a stretch. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing out onto this bent knee, and then I'm pulling myself down a little bit to get stretch behind the leg. And to begin, form a circle with the hands, and you're going to inhale, come up and push. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale. And notice I'm staying square with my hips. A lot of times the beginner mistake is you end up kind of, instead of being here, you're here. So think, I'm square and I fold down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Continue. Last one. And switch sides. Turn the right toes out. Step forward with the left on a walking lunge. Push. And downward stretch. Again, I'm pushing out on this knee and I'm pulling down on the straight leg. And form a circle with the hands. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And release. Posture number 6. Rhinoceros gazes at the moon. Separate feet, shoulder width apart, toes turned in slightly. It's going to feel a lot like embracing horse to begin with a slight adjustment in how the arms are arranged. So, got my embracing horse legs and tuck. Circle the arms back and around, this time left hand on top. You're going to begin by reaching forward, turning from the waist. Notice my knees don't turn with me. So this stays static, and I turn from my waist. Extending through the fingertips, relaxed neck, looking out underneath the hands. And rotate back around, this time right hand on top. And extend and turn. Another common mistake, this hand stays back, so the whole unit rotates. to center. Begin. Rotate. Back to center. And turn. And center. Release. Okay. Ride the tiger. Gonna open those hips up. So begin. Feet together, 45-degree angle. We're gonna start going to the left side. Key things about this one. If you lose your tuck, you are never getting it back. So as we go through this posture, what I really would like for you to focus on is maintaining that tuck. This is another one that feels like, oh, I'm just kind of stretching out into a split type thing. That's actually not it. What we're trying to do is relax the connective tissues in this hip socket. So it's less about a stretch in the hamstrings or any of that, and more about loosening this joint here. And the way you do that is by keeping that tuck and relaxing as you sink down. So, feet together, hands on the hips, tuck. Keep this tuck as you step out, only as far as you can go, with knees rounded out. Don't let them collapse in. Round out, sink, turn the shoulders. I am not shifted into the front leg or the back leg. I'm pretty evenly weighted, and I sink. That's how you feel that crease opening up. And push off. Other side. Same thing, feet together, 45-degree angle. Get your tuck. Keep your tuck as you step out. Knees out, sink. It's very normal for one side to feel more effective than the other. I say everyone's got a side. This one's my side. This one's harder for me. And push off. One more. And step out. Push off. Other side. Tuck. And step. Push off. Okay. Home stretch. Phoenix spreads wings. So, this one your feet are going to be mostly close together. Imagine you have about the width of another foot. Your foot, not a foot. The width of an actual walking foot between your two feet. Crouch down. Begin by circling the arms up, back, and around. This is not about how big your circles can be. In fact, notice I am not breaking the plane of my body, meaning I'm not reaching back here. Up, down. Up, down. A few more. And other direction. Back, down and around. and release. I'm going to run a little bit over time, but I'd like to go ahead and get through those remaining two postures. So second to last one, hit the tiger. We rode it, now we're hitting it. Those of you watching Tiger King, feel inspired. All right, so we're going to start with right foot forward, left foot at an angle. You're going to step out mostly sideways and a little bit forward. Shift. Left hand over your temples, right hand in front of your chest. Shift and look over the shoulder. And push up. On this one, unlike Ride the Tiger, where you scooch out, this one you're only going to step out as far as you can get back in one move. And out. And back. Out. Back. One more on this side. Out. And back. Other side. Left toes straight ahead. Right toes out at an angle. Step. Shift. Turn. And look. And back. Out. And back. Two more. Out. Back. Last one. Out. And back. Final posture. Owl turns head. I gotta say, a lot of people are like, I'm done. I could just stand here. No. One more bit on the legs. So, embracing horse legs, feet shoulder width apart, toes turned in. Still working those thighs. Get your tuck. Hands on the hips. Lift, head suspended. You're going to turn the head slowly to the left. When you get to the end of your range, you can look a little farther in that direction with your eyes. And to center. Other side. Center. One more. Center. Other side. Center. And straighten the legs, lower the arms, circle the arms up. Inhale. Press the palms down. Exhale. That is the end of our Nakong set. Thanks for joining me. Let's go ahead and gong out. We follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility. So I bow to each of you participating. Thanks for being here.